Welcome to the Lion's Den. I'm Mixer Johnny and I'm going to be arguing Cain to fan to other media. Cain is the caretaker of the House of Mystery, with his brother Ava, who is the caretaker to the House of Secrets. Cain went missing for a while, and the vile Mistress of Darkness took over as caretaker to the House of Mysteries for a while. But then Cain returned and became the caretaker to the House of Mystery again. Cain killed his brother Abel. Cain was the one who did the first murder. Because Cain did the first murder, Dream put him in charge of the House of Mystery. And because Abel was the first one that was murdered, Dream put him in charge of the House of Secrets. Because Cain is most iconic with the House of Mystery, and the House of Mystery is most iconic with John Constantine, and him working together with Zatanna. Zatanna is good friends with Batman. To put Cain in other media, you just have to make it that he cares about his brother and he is a servant to John Constantine, who is the owner of the House of Mystery, while Cain still being the caretaker to the House of Mystery. And they would also need to work together with the Justice League Dark. You would also need the Nightmare Nurse. The Nightmare Nurse is a magical healer, and John Constantine usually gets help from her. And she usually works together with the Justice League Dark. The Justice League Dark is a superhero team made out of people who use magic. And the other Justice League Dark members you would have to put in there if you want to adapt them into other media is Deadman, who is a ghost, and Man-Bat, who is half man, half bat, and who is a scientist, and Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing is married and he has a daughter. Abigail Arcane is Swamp Thing's wife. She is what keeps Swamp Thing on the side of good. And she's the only thing stopping Swamp Thing from destroying humans. She even married Swamp Thing. They even had a daughter together, called Death Holland. Abigail became connected to the Watch, which is connected to all death and decay. Which means she has power over anything rotting or decaying. Anything rotting or decaying is associated with her. And she is what keeps something on the side of good. So she can protect herself, and she's much more than a damsel in distress. Death Holland is the daughter of Swamp Thing and Abigail. She has power over the white, the red, and the green. And if you want to put in other media, she would have to be a street independent girl with both guns, a shotgun, and power over the red, the green, and the white. And it would be nice if you made it that when something had it, there was peace between the green, the white, and the red. Anton Arcade is something's arch nemesis and Abigail's uncle, and he turned his brother, Abigail's father, into a monster. And if you want to put in other media, you would have to do that everyone in the Arcane family has a connection to the white. And you'd have to do that when Abigail was a kid, she accidentally wanted her mother. And if you want to put Frogman in there, you would have to make it that it's obvious he's made out of wood, and you would have to put in some leaves in there. And you would have to put in some branches in there and combine the version of him from Batman and Harley Quinn. And you would have to put in some branches and vines in there. And you would need to put some flowers in there and combine it with the version of Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn. And they already introduced him in the Something TV show. And he would be perfect on Young Justice. And you'd have to have Poison Ivy in there, and you'd have to make it that she's in love with Something, but Something only has eyes for Abigail. And Frogman is in love with her, but she only has eyes for Something. And you'd also need Harley Quinn in there, because she is good friends with Poison Ivy. The white is connected to all death and decay. The green is connected to all plant life. The red is connected to all animal life. Swamp Thing is the guardian of the green. Animal Man is the guardian of the red. He deals with animal rights, and he's a fourth wall breaker, and he's a family man. And you'd also need Kid Devil. He has Blue Devil's sidekick, and he has fire breath. And you'd also need Blue Devil. He used to be an actor, and he's a demon hunter. And you'd also need Krug, who is a Frankenstein's monster villain. And you'd have to do Frankenstein's monster, and you'd have to do that he gets back together with the bride of Frankenstein. And they would fight against a magical supervillain team. And on that magic supervillain team, there would have to be Neon, who is a demon. Brother Knight, Amber. Neargal, who is John Constantine's first demon. Neebus, who turned Blue Devil into a demon and who worked with a gang. The demon tree who used to rule Earth years ago. Saggy Man, who is half man, half Sasquatch. And he has super strength and managed to defeat a bunch of members of the Justice League, and he managed to defeat Argus's Justice League of America. And Lauren, the werewolf of Krypton! Because of his experiments with red kryptonite, he turned himself into a werewolf. He is a werewolf from Krypton. He'd be perfect in the Arrowverse Supergirl TV show.
That's all, folks.
Happy Day of the Departed.